harvesting crops, haying, calving out cows, and riding my horses. These are just some of the things that keep me busy year-round, but it's really more than just that. Agriculture is more than farming. Good morning, Madam Chairman, honorable judges, and ladies and gentlemen. I do so many things in our family farm year-round. I'm learning that agriculture is much, much more than just farming. I will tell you what agriculture is teaching me. I am beginning to realize that growing up in rural Alberta is teaching me a lot. I am learning many valued life skills such as responsibility, teamwork, a good work ethic, community spirit, and public speaking, as well as industry and marketing, and being passionate about my work. In a way, agriculture is like a teacher to me. It is very interesting, so I'll never fall asleep, like in social class. Agriculture teaches me how to be a good, responsible person. For example, in the summer when my dad's in the field and my mom is taking my sister Kate to a riding lesson, I get to do chores. Even though I'm not always thrilled about it, I still do them because it would spell TROUBLE for me if I didn't. Responsibility and teamwork, two very important skills around my house. My dad always says that teamwork gets the job done faster. He sure was right. Him and I tackle a lot of tasks together, such as fencing or working in the garden. Many chores we tackle as a family. Examples of these would be processing cattle, yard work, and everyone's favorite, cleaning the chicken barn. These jobs are always easier with more than one person, and it's more fun when you have someone to talk to. One thing that my mom really enforces around our house is a good work ethic. She says you can't get a good job without one. She also stresses doing things because they need to be done and not waiting to be told to do them. I truly think she is right. We are always expected to try our best regardless of the situation. One skill that I am learning that is very important and priceless is what I'm doing right now, public speaking. This is something that I love and truly enjoy. I started it through a great agricultural program called 4-H. 4-H is also teaching me about community spirit, whether it's painting panels, doing dishes for graduation, or even visiting the seniors lodge. Our club is always active in and around our community. Our rural community teaches me that you always help a friend or neighbor in need. We rarely wait for people to ask for help, we just see that it is needed and pitch in. This can mean anything from helping to fix farm equipment, moving cattle, or even preparing a meal for someone who is very busy. Another side of agriculture is the industry part of it. According to ATB Agriculture, a lot of revenue comes from the US and China from Canadian exports. Some of Canada's top sales come from canola oil, prepared potatoes, and malt barley, which are sold to other top buying countries. Agriculture is also the second largest industry in Alberta. We're known all over for our trademark Alberta beef. Now more and more restaurants are switching their place of purchase to all Canadian farms. I am glad that they're doing this and hope that they continue to buy from the best. I think that something that we can all agree on is that agriculture is a way of life. Our neighbor who lives just down the road is 94 years old, and he still lives on his own farm and breeds horses. When I talked to him about his life, he said that if he could live it all over again, he would not change a single thing. He is a true farmer who loves and cares for his animals and land in every way possible. The world needs more guys like him. He worked hard his whole life, he respects the land he lives on, the farmers before him, and most of all, he's grateful for his excellent health. He's an easygoing guy who loves nature. Man, do I ever hope to be like him someday, 82 years from now. I have told you that I'm enthusiastic about agriculture and that it is teaching me a lot. There's just one aspect about it, though, that really ruffles my feathers. The fact that the work on our farm keeps us busy is not unusual. Most farms are busy. Unfortunately, the other aspect of our family farm that is not unusual is the fact that both my parents work off the farm. Not because they want to, but it is because they have to keep it financially sustainable. I interviewed the local ag business lender at our Alberta Farm Credit Office, and he stated that over 80% of his clients have one or both partners working off the farm. My family works hard at home to keep our farm afloat and to get the necessary work done. Sometimes there just aren't enough hours in our day. In addition to this, my mom works at a rural hospital, and my dad drives truck and operates heavy equipment at 2 different jobs. I think that they must work pretty hard because they often come home tired and, to be honest, sometimes pretty grouchy. Bottom line is they work so hard because they have to. Also, were you aware that 60 to 80% of a family farm's income is from off the farm? Here we are raising food for others, and my parents have to work off the farm to help us have the essentials. My dad says that farmers raise food for others, and that is a very noble thing. Yet every day a farmer finds himself picking up his lunch kit to go to work to feed his family. I also think it is very noble to be so passionate about agriculture that the majority of farmers will do this. I sure wish that they didn't have to. Ladies and gentlemen, I love agriculture and I want to stay involved with it for my career. I have told you about many life skills that I am learning because I am involved with our family farm. I come from a long line of farmers and it just runs in my blood like oil does in an engine. I feel that I am very lucky to be blessed with the privileges and opportunities that come with the family farm. Now you see, ladies and gentlemen, that agriculture is really much, much more than just farming.